In this video, today we will talk about just work 6 days a week. The concept of a 6-day workweek has been proposed and debated for years, often as a potential solution to boost productivity, economic growth, or even resolve labor shortages. While the 5-day workweek has long been the standard in many countries, there are movements and proposals suggesting a return to 6 days of work, similar to what was common in earlier industrial societies. However, the idea comes with numerous pros and cons, as well as implications for both workers and employers. A historical perspective on the workweek. Before the Industrial Revolution, the notion of a regulated workweek was not common. Most people worked according to their agricultural needs, religious observances, or personal schedules. As factories and industrialization spread, the 6-day workweek became the norm. People worked long hours, often from sunrise to sunset, with only Sundays off for religious observance. It wasn't until labor movements and reforms in the early 20th century that the 5-day, 40-hour workweek became standard in many parts of the world. Advocates pushed for more leisure time, better work-life balance, and improved health and well-being for workers. With the rise of unions and political activism, the workweek was gradually reduced, especially in Western economies. Now, decades later, some argue that a 6-day workweek could help economies that are struggling with low productivity, support companies that need extra manpower, and even create a more robust workforce. But is it a good idea? Pros of a 6-day workweek. Increased productivity. Proponents of the 6-day workweek argue that it could lead to higher productivity. Simply put, more days work equals more output. Companies may be able to meet growing demands, handle increased workloads, or complete projects faster. This could be especially beneficial for industries with high production needs, such as manufacturing, construction, or healthcare. Economic growth. If workers are contributing more hours and more days to the economy, some economists argue that a 6-day workweek could stimulate economic growth. In times of recession or economic downturns, working an extra day could help businesses recover more quickly, creating a ripple effect of growth and opportunity across industries. Labor shortages and worker availability. Many industries face significant labor shortages. For example, in healthcare, retail, and logistics, the demand for workers often exceeds the supply. A 6-day workweek could provide a temporary or permanent solution by increasing the availability of workers to meet the demand. Improved competitiveness. In today's globalized world, companies must compete with international markets, many of which already operate with longer workweeks. For example, in countries like China or South Korea, employees often work 6 days or more to stay competitive. Adopting a 6-day workweek in other regions could help businesses remain competitive on the global stage, ensuring they do not lose out to faster-moving competitors abroad. Cons of a 6-day workweek. Worker burnout and mental health issues. One of the most significant drawbacks of a 6-day workweek is the increased risk of burnout. Many workers already feel overworked and stressed with a 5-day workweek, and adding an extra day could exacerbate these problems. Without adequate time to rest and recover, workers may suffer from mental and physical health issues, leading to absenteeism, poor performance, and even long-term disability. The modern workforce values work-life balance more than ever before. In some countries, there's a trend toward shorter workweeks, not longer ones, with many companies experimenting with 4-day weeks to promote mental well-being and employee happiness. A 6-day workweek could be seen as a regressive step that undermines decades of progress toward better work-life balance. Reduced leisure and family time. Another major drawback is the impact on personal lives. A 6-day workweek could drastically reduce the amount of time people have for leisure, family, hobbies, and relaxation. Workers may struggle to find time for important non-work activities, such as spending time with loved ones, pursuing personal interests, or even engaging in physical exercise. As work encroaches on the weekend, employees may feel like they're always on the clock and unable to disconnect from their job responsibilities. This imbalance can lead to dissatisfaction, lower morale, and eventually higher turnover rates as workers seek jobs that offer a better work-life balance. Decreased productivity over time. While a 6-day workweek could lead to short-term productivity gains, the long-term effects might be less positive. Research shows that worker productivity tends to diminish over time when employees are subjected to long hours and minimal rest. Fatigue, stress, and exhaustion can negatively impact job performance, leading to more mistakes, accidents, and lower overall efficiency. Instead of boosting productivity, companies might find that a 6-day workweek leads to diminishing returns. Employees may become less engaged, less motivated, and less creative, reducing the overall quality of work. Additionally, if employees are overworked, they may call in sick more frequently, which would hurt productivity even more. Potential legal and ethical concerns. In many countries, labor laws regulate the maximum number of hours that employees can work in a week, often capping the limit at 40 or 48 hours. Pushing workers to a 6-day workweek might conflict with these regulations, especially if it leads to longer than legal working hours. From an ethical perspective, forcing employees to work 6 days a week could be viewed as exploitative, particularly if workers are not properly compensated for the additional day. Companies may face backlash from labor unions, advocacy groups, and employees themselves if they implement such a schedule without addressing concerns about pay, health benefits, and work conditions. Alternatives to a 6-day workweek. Instead of extending the workweek to 6 days, there are alternative ways to improve productivity and address labor shortages. Flexible work arrangements. Companies could offer employees flexible hours or compressed workweeks, allowing them to work more on some days and less on others. This could help balance the need for more hours without overwhelming workers. Part-time staffing. Employers could hire part-time or freelance workers to cover shifts or handle additional tasks during busy periods, rather than requiring full-time employees to work an extra day. Automation and AI. As technology continues to evolve, automation and artificial intelligence, AI, could help reduce the need for human labor in certain tasks. Rather than pushing workers to work longer, companies could invest in technology that increases productivity while maintaining a healthy work-life balance for employees. Job sharing. Job sharing involves 2 or more employees splitting a full-time position. This could be an option to increase labor availability without asking employees to commit to a 6-day workweek. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.